Okay, we should be live. Let me just check everything's working properly. Where's my phone gone? There it is. Testing. Testing. Okay, that's working. Mic is working. Okay. So, oh man, the weather is it's not as bad as yesterday, but it's still pretty bad. When it comes to the heat, it's nice that the UK's got a bit of a heat wave, but it's not very nice for streaming in. So we're gonna see how we go today. Same with how we did it yesterday. But knowing the fact we are more in the evening, hopefully it means that it will be perfectly fine as we cool down. But yeah, let's quickly go over everything we're doing. So we're going to be checking out the version 3.4 special program for Honkai Star Rail. I do know a little bit like Fine On coming out, as well as the Fate collab, which you know mixed on how I'm gonna get everything and stuff like that. And then afterwards, we are going to be loading Star Rail up, and we will be doing the last event, which is like a Mario Karty type event. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm just hope I don't have to get my controller working for it. But yeah, it looks like the special program is an hour long, with like 5 minutes at the beginning, from the looks of it. So I'm gonna set up everything for it to make sure the volume's okay. You might hear me mute the mic every so often. That's just me getting the volume right for everyone, so you can hear me and can hear the actual audio. And yeah, we'll check this out. Okay, let's see here then. To turn the desktop audio on. Okay, let's get it closer to where it starts and check the volume. Give me a second. Testing. Testing. So, I can't tell if the volume is okay.
神々よ、ご覧ください。オンパロスは勝利を収め、再早期が間もなく訪れます。しかし、
Okay, I think the volume's okay. Also, no English dub? That is worrying. Hey, Saki. I think the volume's okay. Comes out of that. Well, and suffering's here too. Surviving. Yeah, it's still fairly warm today. It looks like it didn't hit the higher temperatures I thought it was, but honestly, even if it's just the same or a little bit, better, it's still pretty bad in here. Okay, dokie. A little worrying, Liam. Looks like there's no dub. Why do they have dub bits? Unless I found the wrong program. Uh, got ya. Oh man. Yeah, that reminds me of one of the other games I have, AFK Arena. It's like all the characters are in English except for some of the collab characters, like for example the ones from Overlord and stuff. Like any of the Japanese anime ones are all in Japanese, while everything else is English. But yeah. Okay, I think the volume's okay. Please tell me if it isn't. But let's get in and play it. We've got like what is it, 55 minutes.
神々よご覧くださいオンパロスは勝利を収め再早期が間もなく訪れますしかし
Okay.
本当にそうでしょうか
最近エルシオンの景色がまぶたの裏をよぎるんだ
最後の一人になったとしても再創生の偉業を成し遂げてください
新世界は必ず訪れる
Interesting. The only reason I don't like it when they have the other voice actors is I have to actually read. Whoa, what on earth was that?
とあなたが私のマスターか
Okay.
燃えたて騎士の魂よ暴風よ舞い上がれ
もう少し手をかけられると思ったの
I already know a little bit about Fate, so
気は熟した
逃げ場はない
I don't know how accurate the characters are.
あらゆる邪悪を打ち滅ぼせセイバー汝は開白の黎明が訪れるまで灼熱の太陽を背負い続ける
Oh,
あなたが呼び出して殺し合わせて勝者が全てを手に入れる
there's someone with blue hair?
背負わないといけないんだ
Yeah, looks like there's gonna be like two main stories. You got the one for Paniconi and then the one.
これにて完成
Ah.
自信を持って来世に暁を
Is that Paimon? Redemption codes. We'll put the redemption codes in chat. They're still active, or at least should be still active. TJ6CVTULSC. I'll post it fully once all the codes are happened. Ah, so is that another fate character? Ah, so it's like you've got two characters that you can play as, and then that's nice that you got another character that appears in it. I said I don't know much about Fate. I've tried watching one of the animes, but I don't even know which anime it was. Because isn't there like two ways of watching Fate? You have the anime release order and then the chronological order. So I don't even know which one I even started watching. Jeez.
Hey, Mr. Albert?
Oh no, Albert is glitching.
And whether or not you have a day-night cycle.
Good
Good afternoon and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.4 for The Sun is Set to Die special program. I'm your most beloved host, Albert.
Rebooting really does solve all problems. Now we can introduce ourselves. Hi, everyone. I'm Finan. I'm so happy to be on the special program.
Hello,
Let's have a
everyone.
look.
I'm Anaxagoras.
Nice to see all of you again. Did you miss me?
Oh, of course we missed you. Well, dear
Huh.
guests, welcome to the show. I have been looking forward to
That's
this special
hilarious.
program more than anything else.
Is it
So
just
the
one of
story
those
the last version
characters
left
that
off?
kind of
Not
like,
burn,
oh, what's his
Grace.
name? Like,
The burning sky.
oh
fall of
man, there's another character. Was it
Akuma was the last place under
from like
Kofuni's
South
protection.
Park that like dies
Now it
almost
is
every
also sunk
episode,
into
isn't there?
Everlight.
All of our Chrysos
So like,
and
I only know
companions
of
did
it because
everything
of
in their
like
power to buy
random
precious
like
time for the
mentions.
Trailblazer
Kenny, that's
Orion,
it.
so they could return
Yeah,
the
I've never
Arrow's
watched
offering
South
to the
Park, but
vortex
it's one of
of
those ones
Genesis.
where it's
We
hard to
already
not have
found out the
seen
truth.
like
So
clips,
what do
if
a
you know what I
few
mean.
sacrifices matter? Every
Ah,
Chrysos heir was prepared for this. You just need to boldly take that last step toward the Era Nova.
But in the trailer just now, it seems like Finan is gonna go through a lot. I saw a few scenes that looked like flashbacks, and I think I even saw a different form of him.
The
oh
truth
my
of Amphora is
goodness.
about to reveal itself.
There's a
So
Doma
everyone
right
can already
next
tell
to
that all that's happening in
Anaxagoras.
Amphoris is not as simple as it seems.
Indeed. For example, when we went to fight Aquila, we noticed that the Eye of Twilight seemed unusually high-tech.
And when the Dawn device went out, many of the structures in Akuma and the Vortex of Genesis started showing strange textures. It was like the whole world was peeling off.
Mm-hmm. Why don't we take a look back at our whole journey so far in Amphoris and lay out our suspicions and clues we have. First, at the end of the 3.3 story, the geniuses reveal that the source of Amphoris' tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
It has something to do with that.
Apparently that's
erudition
something you
god
could have gotten
beyond the
more
sky, doesn't
info
it?
if you played
Even
through
though I
the
don't quite
simulated
understand
universe and
its
actually read
principles,
stuff.
This breeding ground, which switched from
Oh,
following the
well.
path of erudition to the path of destruction,
There's
must be
so
hiding
much
secrets
text in the
beyond
simulated
Aranova.
universe.
In addition, that Tin Man Lygist is also pretty suspicious. He and Finan had a pretty significant conversation in the Vortex of Genesis.
Actually, I was already suspicious of him when he said he could fix the Express and send the Trailblazers back home. Well, the mask is coming off now.
Based on my interactions with him, Lygus doesn't seem to have any desire to oppose the Chrysos heirs. Rather, he only wishes to quietly observe everything as it unfolds.
Could it be that everything that's happened so far is exactly what he wanted to see? That title, Theoros, does mean spectator. If we combine this information with what we know about the relationship between the scepter and paths, maybe Amphoreus is being used as a chessboard by people from beyond this world, and Lygus is one of them.
Oh, you're exactly right. If the situation in the cosmos is like a game of chess, then Amphoreus is a trap to set up the checkmate. But who knows? Maybe the chess pieces themselves can overturn the board. The heroes Era Nova
Amphoreus is
could
definitely
affect the worlds
interesting.
beyond
Like,
the
it does give a lot of
sky, and the
similarities to, like, the
Trailblazers' choices
simulated
could
universe.
also determine the future of the universe.
But before the Era Nova actually arrives, there's no way to tell what it will bring. The Trailblazers have already done so much for Amphoreus. I don't want them to have to experience the unknown of Era Nova.
As someone from beyond the sky, they already risked a lot by taking on a demigod's divine authority. If something were to happen in the Era Nova...
No, we can't let them stay. They have to listen to Finan and go home.
Well said. The Trailblazers won't betray the sincerity you've shown them. However, their fate will still be tied to that of Amphoreus. They'll be returning to the battlefield with a very important mission.
Honestly, they left us up on such a cliffhanger last time. I don't even know whether, you know, how it's going to start off.
That Finan we saw in the Vortex of Genesis at the end of the 3.3 story? Why was his name hidden?
Well, maybe that Finan isn't the one we're all familiar with.
Past version of him? I mean, that could be a
I'll leave the specific
theory.
details for everyone to find out themselves.
I mean, if it
in
is like a
version
repeating, like, you know,
3.4.
everything repeats itself, it could have been a
I've actually
previous
got some
final.
other information to reveal to you.
What kind of information?
Following the story's progress as I've written, we'll receive a big update in this version. In these records that we've kept, you will be able to catch a glimpse of ENV's true nature.
Before,
Okay.
all I've written was like a storybook, keeping record of our friends' stories. Now, even its appearance has changed. It feels like something big is about to happen.
It looks like it's turned
I haven't
into
even
some
loaded
kind
that
of
thing up in
database.
ages.
You can use this system
I still
to
haven't
unlock even more
explored
of
the
ENV's
new
secrets.
destroyed area properly yet.
Aside from the major updates too, as I
Oh,
the
man.
long-awaited skip dialogue feature, which was previously announced, is finally going live in version 3.4. Story dialogue
Am I
can
gonna have
now
to be
skipped
careful
by
not to
section,
skip
with
by
plot summaries
accident?
and the main characters that appeared in each section displayed along the way. Now you can choose the pace of storytelling
Interesting.
based on your own preferences. In version 3.6,
It's
there'll
definitely a
also
nice
be
feature to have
a
a skip
story
button, but
recap function.
I'm
Stay
definitely
tuned.
not gonna use it.
But of course,
I enjoy
as
the
we move
story of
into
these
version
games.
3.4, we shall take the final step of the prophecy together and witness the truth and the fate of this world. And the myriad celestial
Okay.
that Mr. Xiaoji hinted at in the version 3.2 preview is
Okay, that's the
finally going live
destruction.
soon.
Oh, you mean what's happening beyond the sky? Is it also related to Amphorius and Era Nova?
We'll have to keep it a secret for now.
I
Meanwhile,
can't remember
we'll
which
be
ones
releasing
it
an
said.
animated short. This animated short contains a very important part of the story in version 3.4. Can't spill too much here, but I can give you a
I
little
wonder if
teaser.
it'll show up in the
This short
game,
will
because we
come
did
with
have
its
that
own
one where
original theme song.
Hacerus had a
So
small
don't miss
story
it.
cutscene that
Awesome.
was showing off
Nice.
beforehand.
I can't wait to dive into the new story already.
Next, why don't we turn our
Hey, yo, what's
attention
up?
to our good friend Vinen and take a look at his story together.
Finon's apparently going to be really overpowered. Like, my problem is I've got to try and pull Finon, his light cone, and I want to pull the collab characters. We're currently watching the version 3.4 special program at the moment. But we will be doing the event later, and hopefully we'll be winning. It's either that or maybe the weather can go a bit cooler. Finemon's form change is crazy.
Make him change this much.
This is nothing like the warm, sunny person we all know. Now he seems strange and formidable.
Oh, could you elaborate?
I remember when our buddy first showed up in Amphorius. Finon was one of the first Chrysosaurs to genuinely welcome them. And when danger came knocking, he always had our backs.
But behind
Finon
that
looks really
kindness and
cool, and this color
reliability,
scheme kind of reminds me
Finon
of
carries
Sundays
the
a little bit.
expectations of many. He's the
Which one
deliverer
is
chosen
he?
by the prophecy,
I think
and Aglaya's hand-picked successor of the Flame Chase journey.
physical
Aglaya
destruction,
even
is
used her
that?
own death to set him up for success by making the Council of Elders the focus of criticism and allowing Finon
That's the one
to
thing. I
step
still
up
haven't
and
fully
rally
memorized the
people.
symbols.
Yeah, all of us have
Some of
high
them I
hopes for him.
recognize and some of them I
Some
don't.
even call him the
If he's
deliverer
a
of
physical though,
Amphorius.
I'll
Even
definitely be
Heimer, who
more into
barely ever showed
getting
her face,
picking
used
up
to
his
call him
character.
Little Deliverer Boy.
It's as
Just
if
on the
everyone
fact
just
I still don't
assumes that
have
he'll
like
be
an
a
attacking
savior.
physical yet.
I'm curious.
Except for
What was
Clara,
Finon like before he joined
which
the
you can
Flame
probably
Chase
guess is
journey?
kind of an older
Was
character
one of those
now.
perfect kids everyone got compared to?
Before the Flame Chase journey, guess we've got to go back to my hometown, Ides Elysiae. It was a small, remote village. Nothing flashy, but far away from the chaos.
Ooh, sounds like a real peaceful place.
It was.
I don't know why they just
And
look
even
very
though the village was
like
small,
similar
everyone
in
got
his
along really
and
well.
the splash
There were
off.
also beautiful rivers and mountains, and even a forest. That forest was home to all kinds of little fairies. When I was little, I'd go exploring the woods and visit those cute fairies. When I wasn't exploring, I'd go play with my friends by the sea. We
Looks
pretended
very,
to be
very
heroes from the old
pretty.
stories and practiced our swordsmanship. When we got tired, we went to lie down in the wheat fields until we got called home for dinner.
No strife,
Like, it's
no
giving me
invaders, or
certain
any of that
similarities to,
deliverance
like,
classes stuff. Seems like
the
I'm completely
Gengel of
forgotten.
Fu a little
The wheat
bit.
fields look gorgeous too. Lying there, surrounded by golden waves of wheat, with the breeze carrying that sweet malted scent. Oh, just the thought of it is enough to get me excited.
And guess what? You won't have to imagine for long. In version 3.4, we get to explore ID's Lacie-Chan alongside the Trailblazer. Learn about Finan's past, how he became a warrior, joined the flame chase, and grew into the person he is today.
Can't wait!
From a carefree little kid to the deliverer carrying everyone's hopes, you've really come a long way.
These days, Finan just gives off this heaviness. Like he'd still press on no matter how exhausted, just to live up to everyone's expectations.
Amphoris needed a hero, so he became one. The Chrysos heirs needed hope and a leader, so that's who he became. Looking back at the main art for this version,
It just
even
looks
though
like
Finan's
some
face is still
similarities
the
to one of the
same,
areas.
his whole vibe has shifted. His gaze is now sharp and commanding.
But it looks really pretty either way.
Now we're
I haven't
just
even
one
actually
step away
explored
from the era known
Gensel of Fu in
Proximate
ages, so I might just
The
be
deepest truths about
misremembering as
warriors
well.
are about to come to light. What trials lie ahead, and what choices will find and make?
A hero's journey is never easy. But if the will in your heart is strong,
Okay, so I actually got that right.
no fire can burn you out. If anything,
That's a
every
miracle
trial is just a
on...
forge for an even brighter soul. I am
They
more
haven't
than
actually
ready.
gone into detail of his character design, like
Let's let
attack
everyone
pattern,
explain
yeah.
for all themselves in version 3.4. Now let's take a look at how Finan performs in battle.
There we go.
You got it. I'll first show up in the familiar form everyone knows. When using my skill, I'll deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. The use of my skill also grants me core flames. Once I've collected enough of them, I can activate my ultimate.
Wait, so core flames only come from using your skill?
Not at all. Finan can also gain core flames when he's selected as a target by a teammate or enemy ability. If he is the target of a teammate's ability, Finan will deal even more damage.
When I use my ultimate, I'll create a territory and transform.
After transforming, Finan powers up massively. Teammates temporarily retreat and can't take action.
Oh,
He faces the enemy
interesting.
head-on with newfound
Finon
strength.
becomes super
All
boss.
alone? That sounds way too risky.
No worries. All the talents and buffs from Finan's teammates still stay active to provide him with much-needed support.
Exactly.
Interesting.
After using the core flames to transform, I
So it
have
sounds
access
like
to the
he is
powers of
like a
three
solo
groups of
DPS that
Creation,
requires every
Calamity,
support in the
and
world.
Foundation, each with a brand new ability.
Care to elaborate on that?
Tapping into the power of the Creation Titans, I can deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. Calling upon the power of the Calamity Titans, I'll enter a special state called Soul Scorch. In this state, I'll force all enemies to
Sounds like he has the
immediately take
ability
action,
of almost
during which I
all
receive
of the
reduced damage, and each hit I take builds up the Soul Scorch stack. Once all enemies have taken action, I retaliate, dealing damage to all enemies and then unleashing multiple instances of damage
Jeez.
on one random enemy.
Heads up. The more soul scorch
I mean, in a way. I mean, look at him.
Using these two abilities also grants me an exclusive charge called Scourge, which fuels my third ability. With the power of the Foundation Titans, I dispel all debuffs on myself, then use Scourge Charge to deal bounce damage. If I've maxed out the consumable Scourge Charge, I also slam all enemies with extra damage.
Once all his actions have been used up, Finan will unleash one final blow, hitting all enemies before removing the territory. Finan's technique is pretty unique too. Upon casting it, Finan instantly strikes all
Yeah,
enemies
he
in a
looks...
certain rate.
Oh,
The normal
jeez.
enemies, they're
I need to see him
immediately wiped out
partially in
without
that form.
even triggering a battle.
Wait.
He just,
all
like, dark
enemies?
hold
That's
them.
nuts.
Of course, power comes with a cost. This technique consumes 2 technique points.
If the technique misses, it won't cost any
It costs
points.
2 technique points, but if you have a look, he has
The technique
8.
point cap goes up by 3.
When I use my technique to enter combat, I'll also regenerate energy for my teammates. In addition, at the start of each wave, I'll deal damage to all enemies and gain Scourge.
I see.
Well, I'm definitely gonna pull
Now
him.
that we've wrapped up Biden's combat abilities, it's time to bring you some updates on a few familiar faces. In version 3.4, Silverwolf, Blade, Kafka, and Jing Liu are all getting some serious enhancements.
This is the exciting bit.
Mr. Albert, please do tell us what's changing.
Let's start with Silverwolf. After the optimizations, her ultimate now lowers the defense of all enemies instead of just one.
Oh, so it's
Okay,
AoE, not
so
single
she
target.
hits everything?
Exactly. Meanwhile, she'll prioritize adding a weakness that matches the type of the first character in your lineup. On top of that, Silverwolf will
Ooh.
regenerate extra energy at the start of combat and the beginning of each turn.
Because I do have Silverwolf. I have Silverwolf, Blade, and Jing Liu.
Next up,
Don't have Kafka.
After
I
the
do want
punch,
Kafka.
Kafka's skill will trigger more DOT on enemies. And whenever a teammate hits an enemy target with any kind of attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. After unlocking certain traces, the follow-up attack can also trigger extra DOT on the enemy. And using her ultimate recovers the number of times the follow-up attack can be
She's
triggered.
dealing even more damage over
Basically,
time.
Kafka's got more frequent follow-up attacks, better efficiency applying debuffs, and an overall boost to DOT output.
Yeah, for sure.
That's exciting.
And
Makes
now
me
for
want to pull
Blade.
her more.
After the update, he will deal damage to enemies based on his max HP. When Blade enters the Hellscape state, he is more likely to be attacked, and his follow-up attacks will regenerate
Max
extra
HP. Does
energy.
that mean he doesn't need
Sounds like
attack
Blade
percent
can trigger
anymore?
more follow-ups and use his ultimate more often, meaning his total damage output's gonna spike.
Good observation. A change will happen to Jing Liu as well. Now she'll deal damage to enemies based on her max HP. Each time a teammate loses HP, Jing Liu stacks extra crit damage. After she enters the spectral transmigration state, she'll
Interesting.
also gain a stack of syzygy. That means the spectral transmigration state lasts longer, and her overall damage output climbs even higher accordingly.
Our old friends sure are
Interesting.
getting some solid upgrades.
I'm a little worried about these. Well, they mentioned 2 characters now deal damage based on their max HP. That probably means I'm gonna have to switch out their light cones. Not light cones, their relics, because that probably means they don't need attack percent anymore.
But what if someone wants to stick with their previous version of their abilities?
That won't be a problem. You can switch between our friends' ability modes freely. So choose whichever version you like best.
That's a nice feature, so you can keep the old version or the enhanced version.
That's good.
Aside from the ability
That's nice.
units, one
I wasn't
more
expecting
friend
to allow you to
is
switch between the
something to do this
versions,
time
but
around.
no complaint there.
Who
It means if you don't like the
It's version
style, you can switch it back.
3.4. Firefly's brand new outfit.
Oh, I
Spring
saw
Edition
this
is
on
making its
Twitter.
Ah, look at that.
Oh,
debut. Ooh, let's take a look at the video clip first.
second outfit in the game. And I don't even think there's too many changes with her Sam
With her school
form.
uniform on, Firefly looks more youthful than ever. And that firefly-shaped brooch on her chest, you can tell she put a lot of thought into picking it out.
Maybe she even asked for fashion advice from her fellow Stellaron hunters.
Hmm.
Well, Miss Kafka does
Obtained
have an office.
from
Lisa talked a lot about
Ownrich
it behind the
shards?
scenes.
I don't even know which
Mechs
ones
had a
they
makeover.
are.
You think she's
They might be
spruces it
one of
up
the ones
during
where you've
downtime
actually
to
put
match her
money into the
outfit changes?
game.
Oh, totally possible. If I had a mech,
Oh, geez,
I'd
we are
also probably
losing
coordinate with
frames.
my
Okay,
outfit.
1 sec, I'm
New
pausing.
theme, new colors, the whole look.
Jeez, we are losing frames. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. 1 second. I think the router's having a hissy. I don't know. We are losing loads of frames at the moment, so I'm just gonna give it a second. Um, I think it's recovered. Oh man. I hope the heat hasn't cooked the router. That'll definitely not be good. I'm still like having flashbacks to last year or the year before. Yeah, last year's heat wave. Like where my TV decided to catch on fire. Well, not even catch on fire. It just had like the sizzling sound from inside and smoke coming out. And I'm like, oh no. Dear me. I still can't believe that was from last year. And that's been an entire year since that happened.
Has to be consistent. You'll be able to grab Firefly's new look from the contract shop using Oniric shards. And again, please stay tuned for further details and future official announcements. Next, let's take a look at this version's banners. In version 3.4's first half warp event,
I have seen a little bit of the banners and I'm annoyed. So we want to pull Fine on and his light cone.
Will have a boosted drop rate. Also, a brand new 4-star light cone for the Path of Remembrance. The story's next page is being added to the first half banner. At the same time, we'll also kick off a special warp event. The limited 5-star characters, Treeby, Sunday, and Sparkle are coming back.
This is why I'm annoyed. Sparkle's back and I want Sparkle for Dan Hang.
Escapade will return as well. In the second
Oh,
half of
man.
we've got another round of special warp events. Limited 5-star characters, Firefly, Jingli.
Like, look at all these warp events, and then we have the collab one as well, and I'm just like,
About to dreams rest, I shall be my own sword and the unreachable side.
Plus, some of these original ones, like the Firefly, Jingli, and Blade, I don't have the light cones. So,
Here's a little sneak peek. Limited 5-star characters, Kafka and Silver Wolf, will be back in version 3.5. And the limited 5-star light cones, Patience is All You Need, and Incessant Rain will rerun as well.
Nice!
Also, 8 new 4-star light cones will be added to the main round of
nice.
rewards in version 3.4.
I see quite a few familiar faces on the light cones. There are a few mini
I like
versions
new
of
light
Crisis
cones.
Airs.
Looks like Finan really does enjoy spending his days in the wheat fields.
Nature's mattress. Can't beat that level of comfort.
For sure.
All right, let's take a quick break. There's still more version 3.4
Okay.
content coming your way.
Next code, so what's this? Z, it's free, 6 CV, BU, MTZB. Last code ready. I can post it. So we haven't gone over the fate characters yet, or the events. Just a second. Do a stretch. Oh man. Super excited for those character improvements though, because like how to put it? It's like Blade is one of my favorite characters in the game.
Let's take a look at the events in this version.
Oh, Origami Bird Clash is back.
At the other end of the cosmos.
If I remember right, it was like a Bejeweled game, I think, if I remember right.
3.4.
Bejeweled dealing damage.
That's right. The International Peace Corporation has officially sponsored Origami Bird Clash and hopes to promote this arcade game full of Pentaconian flavor throughout the whole cosmos. And the first step to starting that grand venture the original shop arcade on the Trailblazers Radiant Feldspar.
There needs to be some new.
So we're going
gamers
through the
for
events
game
now?
To make a name for itself, right?
Of course. This time, the two players will take turns acting on the same field, and every player has a set number of moves. You can eliminate 4 or more.
I mean, they're heroes, right? They would have probably done better,
You
like,
can also get
showing
extra
off in
moves when you swap 2
Amphorius,
super
but
bombs to trigger a combo elimination.
Oh
yeah.
no! I see obstacles popping up on the field. How are we supposed to deal with those?
Not to worry. In this version of the Origami Bird Clash, there will be lots of new items that can help you in battle. For example, Shattering Hammer can eliminate any individual fruit or obstacle. Spicy Bomb can turn a fruit into a bomb, and Reset Cube can reset all fruits on the field. Leveling up items will also make them more powerful.
As long as you pick the right item at the right time, you can turn the tide and deliver a powerful blow to your opponent.
There are plenty of familiar faces among our opponents this time.
That's right.
Interesting.
Can still battle against many old friends and
I always
distant
love how they
in
like have
addition to
the birds like
participating in
represent them a
story
little bit.
challenges, Trailblazers can also do open challenges with friends from across the universe. This multiplayer mode won't end with version 3.4 either. Origami Bird Class will replace the Seal Slammers multiplayer mode and become the new long-term co-op game mode.
Ooh,
Slamming seals.
it
Now it's
replaces
time
the
for
Seal
slamming
Slammers.
birds.
That's kind of sad, you know, replacing Seal
Version
Slammers.
content. Our old friend Gift of Odyssey returns as usual in version 3.
Yay! Free temple.
The Planar Fissure and Realm of the Strange events will also return. Complete the challenges to get double rewards.
Yep. In version 3.4, Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Cinders, will also come online. And you can obtain the Ascension material, Charred
Yeah, we're gonna be
Burnt
doing that
Twilight,
afterwards.
for wind characters upon
I'm super
completing the
excited to see it.
At the same time,
I just hope
the
it's easy
planar
about
ornaments,
controller.
Arcadia of Woven Dreams, and
Because that's
Revelry
one
by the
thing, my
Sea
controller's
will
been having
also come
issues.
online. Trailblazers can obtain them in the Divergent universe.
Okay.
My seat collapse.
In addition,
Oh my goodness, Mem's in one of them.
A few events outside the game. First, the annual Hoyo Fest Off-White exhibition will begin in July. This year's event
Okay,
venues
Hoyo
have been
Fest.
completely upgraded, and the events will be held in core cities in 6 Southeast Asian countries.
That's right. We've also prepared a lot of event missions and new
Why can't there be
merchandise.
one, like,
Please
locally to
follow our
me?
official channels for details about the events and tickets.
In addition, Honkai Star Rail will be joining Anime Expo this July. Come visit the Star Rail booth and claim free
Okay.
limited gifts.
A special panel for Honkai Star Rail will also be held at Anime Expo, featuring several special guests.
Please keep an eye out for more info and official announcements. See you at Anime Expo.
Well, thank you all for your kind introductions. Let me see. We're almost out of time. We'll move it on to our next show in just a sec.
You seem mighty busy, Owlbert.
Well, I am.
He's
a
overworked.
professional super host.
What's going on?
Oh, goodness, Albert.
He's getting summoned.
Hey, what's going on? It's not my time yet. Whether or not your world has the concept of a holy grail, welcome to the live stage of the Honkai Star Rail and Fates Day Night Unlimited Blade Works collab special program.
Long time no see, everyone. I'm Aventurine.
I still need to pull Aventurine.
Howdy, Galaxy Ranger Boot Hill, at your service.
Welcome, both of you. I, Albert, have apparently been summoned by the Holy Grail to be this show's host today.
Albert, could your class be speaker?
I have no clue.
That's funny.
I said I have very limited knowledge on Fate.
That sounds nicer.
Well, presenter doesn't sound half bad. In that case, why don't you present this situation to our audience? Explain what you meant by summoned by the Holy Grail and why we've arrived at Penacony.
Well, the cosmos is full of surprises. Soon after the ripples of the Charmony Festival had calmed, the Trailblazer received a secret invitation from old Odie, head of the Alfalfa family. It turns out that the old Jen is planning a brand new entertainment spectacle.
Like I said, I definitely
called
need to
Sweet
like have a
Dreams
look
and
into
the
it.
Holy Grail War.
Ah,
Problem is, I have no
Sweet
clue where to
Dreams and the
start.
Holy Grail War. Sounds like a Holy Grail War is taking place in the Sweet Dream.
That's right. But I have no idea where old Odie got his Holy Grail from. Let me give a brief explanation of everything here. It's said that the Holy Grail is a wish-granting chalice that can manifest any miracle. And the Holy Grail War is a magecraft ritual for obtaining that power. As long as you win in the brutal contest of the Holy Grail War, the Grail can fulfill your wishes.
That daggum Wubba Boot Charmony Festival has only just concluded, and they're putting on a new show already.
Hey, don't forget that Penacony prides itself on being a holiday resort. How are they gonna attract tourists if they don't have any events? Besides, didn't the last Charmony Festival have a little accident? I mean, that probably wasn't great for Penacony's image. The family's definitely gonna want to find another opportunity to generate some buzz.
Well, I heard that old Odie hopes to make the Penacony and Holy Grail War into a new show that rivals the Charmony Festival, therefore returning Penacony to the cosmic limelight.
With dreams as the gimmick, the show is sure to attract a lot of money and a lot of dream chasers. I bet old Odie is thinking of the same thing.
This Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War program will be conducted in Penacony. The 7 invited participants will summon famous
They probably went with the most well-known characters. I don't know.
And the final winner will receive the precious opportunity to make their wish come true.
Chance to make any wish and any miracle come true. Well, that's definitely a nice gimmick. But, as we all know, people die if they're killed. Bullets don't discriminate, so someone gets caught in the crossfire.
Rest assured, everyone, the Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War production crew hereby swear that no one's life will be in danger in the dream. Everyone can participate and watch in peace.
Yeah, I'm guessing they just picked the characters that are like most well known from the series. Is what I'm guessing.
Who's participating?
To start off, the owner of the Radiant Feldspar, shareholder of Penacony's superstar, the Soul Glad festivity, our dear Trailblazer will be participating.
Oh,
Fun.
so the Trailblazer will be taking part in another adventure.
That's right. In addition, Miss Robin will also be a part of this war.
Well, as another Penaconian shareholder, the Interastral Peace Corporation's Strategic Investment Department sent me as their representative in the war.
The Galaxy Ranger Boothill will also participate in this Holy Grail War.
Actually, I was just wondering, why is a criminal wanted by the IPC participating in this?
He got an invitation too, but he has no time for this. I can't turn a blind eye when someone's in a tight spot, so helping out was the least I could do.
Looks like Mr. Boothill really has formed deep bonds with folks in Dreamflux.
Interesting.
Well, apart from those we've mentioned, are there any other special participants that we've been looking forward to in this Holy Grail War?
Of course. Apart from local Penaconian heroic spirits, 3 very well-known heroic spirits will also arrive by the Grail Summon and participate in this Holy Grail War. They are respectively Saber, Archer, and Lancer.
That's what I'm talking about. I wonder.
What if I go Lancer and they don't even show him?
Contract with the Trailblazer.
Now, see? This is how you attract attention. Now we're gonna get tons of views. That's why you pay big bucks to get the big names. As to what stories will unfold in this Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War, and who will forge
Being as it's the first ever collab,
Trailblazers will have to find
let's
out.
hope it goes well.
Here's a reminder
Having a story
that
relating to the
Honkai
characters,
Star
though, I
Rail
think will push it up,
Wednesday
though.
night, Unlimited Blade Works collaboration Trailblaze continuance. Sweet Dreams and
It's
the
probably
Holy Grail.
a mixture of making sure people don't think you can get him, like use him as a character.
Now let's learn more about Saber and
But
Archer,
I have no clue.
our 2 heroic spirits from another world.
Oh, yes!
Right, so
Saber's
5
dress
star.
seems a little different from usual now that she's arrived in Penacony.
Well, this is the planet of
Wind...
festivities after all.
Wind
Gotta dress
destruction,
up for the
is that?
occasion.
Exactly right. The King of Knight's new outfit was personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi.
I mean, it reminds me a little bit of how,
And her iconic logo.
Honkai Impact
That's
3rd, where
right.
they had a
It
collab with
retains
Star
the
Rail
ability
for
of a
Sparkle,
king, and also
and
emphasizes
Sampo
utility
appeared, but he
for
wasn't
a
playable.
warrior.
He was a boss.
The lines along her shoulders and her cloak are straightforward, but the design of her skirt is quite reminiscent of timeless British fashion. As for how she looks in the game, well...
いつでも出陣できます。燃えかけ騎士の魂よ。はっ。ストライクエア。複数。カイバー。
Hmm. That's actually the one thing I do remember from the anime that I watched, is how she keeps her sword, like, invisible to hide who she is or something.
Fancy visuals.
And how come the King of Knights is always stuffing her face?
From what I remember,
Even a
anyway.
Penacony.
Oh, looks like Penaconian food is very much to her liking.
That's right. You can't fight on an empty stomach. Now, let's see how the King of Knights performs in battle.
Saber is a wind character following the path of destruction. Saber will gain a certain amount of core resonance when she enters battle. If she uses her technique in the overworld, Saber will obtain
This is the
combat
character
bonus
that we're
and
gonna have
also
to
more
pull
core
for, from what I
resonances after
remember.
entering battle. When she uses her basic attack, she can deal damage to a single enemy.
The King of Knights is cautious as ever in this new world. I see she's still hiding her weapon's appearance and true name.
When she uses her skill, Saber will deal damage to one designated enemy and its adjacent targets. If Saber has enough core resonance at that time, she'll consume core resonance to regenerate massive amounts of energy for herself and increase her skill's damage.
In other words, you need to accumulate as much core resonance as possible to increase the damage Saber deals.
Exactly.
Okay.
Are there any other ways to obtain core resonance?
Yes, there are. Whenever any ally uses their ultimate, Saber obtains core resonance and increases her own damage dealt.
Behold,
Huh?
the King of Knights has dispelled invisible air, barrier of the Wind King around her sword, releasing high-pressure air in the blink of an eye to form Strike Air, Hammer of the Wind King, dealing a devastating blow to the enemy. When using her ultimate, Saber will deal damage to all enemies and turn her basic attack into Enhanced Basic Attack. Her Enhanced Basic Attack can damage all enemies and provide Saber with a certain amount of core resonance. Also, during battle, if the sum of Saber's energy and the energy she can regenerate via consuming core resonance exceeds the amount of energy she needs to use her ultimate, Saber will immediately take action.
So if you replenish core resonance in as many ways as possible, you can use Excalibur more frequently.
That's right. Not only does this sword bear the King of Knights past, present, and future, but it also represents the noble ideal that was
It's
held in the
interesting how
hearts
she doesn't have
of
an
the
English
countless
voice
soldiers
actor,
who
though.
once followed her in battle.
'Cause I'm pretty sure they must have
Alright,
dubbed the
that
anime,
concludes
right?
Saber's introduction. Now we'll move on to our next
It might just be the whole
otherworldly
thing of the
heroic
Japanese
speed.
being more popular than the English, maybe.
Oh, seems like Archer cares about this Holy Grail war very much. He put on a new
Okay,
outfit, too.
Void, and then which one is that?
Those decorations he had on his chest are now on his shoulders.
What
Is that
sharp eyes you've got,
Hooks?
dear guest? Archer's new outfit was also personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It has the classic red and black look. The sharp contrasts, reminiscent of a blazing fire in the deep night, imbued with a
I can't tell what
dangerous
typing
allure.
that is.
The combination of the
It's
long
Void
trench coat with
something.
skin-tight
Maybe
combat
Nihility? I
gear
can't tell.
emphasizes his lean figure and is the perfect fusion of attractiveness and strength.
You got that right. Director,
Maybe.
show us the
It's always
game
hard
footage
to
already.
tell. Wait, has he stolen our baseball bat? He has an animation of having our baseball bat. Oh man, that's gonna trigger someone. You're speaking some English, but I'm not...
Oh, so that's Unlimited Blade Works? Oh, quite impressive indeed. After all, Archer is a seasoned veteran of war.
I am the bone of my sword. That sentence sure brings back a lot of memories.
I agree.
What typing is
Well,
it?
then let's take a look at Archer's combat performance in detail.
Okay, Archer is a quantum character following the path of the hunt. When he uses his
Hunt.
basic attack, Archer
I
can
didn't
deal
look like
damage
Hunt,
to
well, I
one
don't know.
designated enemy.
An archer in close combat.
It's one of the
Pretty
things. Since I
gutsy of
watch
him,
it via
eh?
the OBS view, it's
That's right.
you know, fairly
But
small.
Archer hasn't exactly slacked off on his marksmanship training since coming to Penacony. When
Oh,
using his
the
skill,
cross fingers.
Archer will consume 2 skill points to enter the circuit connection state.
This is the
dealing
character you get
damage
for
to
free, I
one
believe.
designated enemy. While
Which,
in
you
the
know,
circuit
can't
connection
complain getting a
state,
5-star
Archer's
for
turn
free.
will not end after he uses his skill.
It means that
And
all
he
I have
can
to do is
continue
try
to
and
use
get
his skill until he runs
Saber
out of
and
skill
her light
points.
cone, and then his
The
light
more time
cone.
you use his skill consecutively, the more damage Archer
And
deals to
supposedly
enemies.
they're on
After all,
multiple,
everyone
like, they're
knows that a
continuing past,
dual-wielding fighter who can't
like,
use the noble phantasm
the
is
version
like
update
an
or something,
archer.
the banner.
When using his ultimate,
Don't know if that's true
Archer
or
will
not.
recite the classic chant to activate unlimited blade works, dealing damage to one enemy.
Apart from damaging the enemy, Archer's ultimate also grants him special charge. After any of his teammates' attacks, Archer will consume special charge to use a follow-up attack against the enemy targets, while also recovering 1 skill point for the team.
Oh, in that case, there's no need to worry about running out of skill points again.
He just couldn't help himself and had to use his favorite twin blades.
When he uses his technique to enter battle, Archer will deal damage to all enemies and obtain special charge.
And that's a wrap on Archer's introduction. Now, I have big news for everyone. From when the collab event starts on July 11th and until the end of version 3.6, Trailblazers can log
3.6,
into
so
the
3
game to
updates,
claim
so
the
that's
limited
probably what,
5-star
like,
collab
equivalent of like
character
3 to 4
Archer for
months?
free.
Oh,
Nice.
Plus.
We hope that, under Archer's protection, every adventure that the Trailblazers embark on will cleave open the dark clouds and become a saga sung throughout the cosmos. We also hope that your encounter, or for some of you, a reunion, with the servants across this vast universe will bring you all wonderful memories in the days to come.
Oh, yeah. How about that? The free new limited 5-star character mentioned during the anniversary celebration is finally here as promised.
It might be a little
There's
too
even
long,
more.
but we'll have to
Later this
see.
week, Trailblazers will get another brand new limited 5-star character totally for free.
Oh, awesome!
I think I missed that. Was that another limited 5-star?
Besides claiming Archer for free, Trailblazers can also directly obtain a set amount of character enhancement materials for Archer.
Wow, how
Okay.
thoughtful.
Yeah, well, this version's got a lot of characters to level up after all.
All right, now let's check out the banner details. Once the collab starts on July 11th, Trailblazers can use Star Rail special passes in the character
July 11th.
collaboration warp, Excalibur Excelsior, and the Bone of My Sword to obtain the limited 5-star characters Saber and Archer respectively. And the Light Cone
The collaboration will be available for a long time after its launch on July 11th.
Birth of a King, and the
A
limited
long
5-star Light
time.
Cone
That is
that
a very
held where ideals
specific
burn.
date that this
Oh,
collab's
and
going
the
on
Wings of
till.
Yuki. In addition, pity counts are shared between the character collaboration warp banners and also separately shared between the Light Cone collaboration banners. But neither
Yeah.
carries over to other types of warps.
Ah, okay.
It's worth mentioning here that the character and Light Cone collab banners will stay open long-term after the event starts.
Does long term mean even after versions 3.4 or 3.6 wrap up, you can still pull Saber, Archer, and the limited 5-star Light Cones?
Exactly. These collab banners will run across multiple versions with no fixed end date yet.
Oh, nice!
No fixed end date?
There's
That's
one more piece of
really
news for you all.
nice.
Throughout the
Like, it does mean it will
entire
probably
duration of version
end at
3.4,
some point.
Using Star Rail special passes for your warps will bring some special limited time discounts. After the collab event starts, when Trailblazers spend a designated number of Star Rail special passes, they can directly obtain the limited 5-star light cone. The hell where ideals.
That's nice too. That means I
All
really
of
just
version
need to go after
3.4?
Saber and her light cone then.
In other words, after the 3.4 update and before the collab event starts, any
It means I
Star Rail
just have to
special
go
passes
after
used in the
Saber,
battles for
really.
Finan or other rerun characters will still count
I
toward the
guess.
total, right?
And if it's almost a the way they've worded it is almost permanent unless something comes up related to something else. But it sounds like it's going to be on for like a good while.
And then we're back to hear their special messages.
Oh, okay.
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。セーバー役のカスメ役です。崩壊スターレールとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催ということで、私もとてもワクワクしています。この2つの作品にはどこか似ているものがあるなと感じました。
CVA
運命と立ち向かうセーバーの姿は厳しい冒険の中でも前へ進み続ける開拓者の姿と似ているのではないかなと思いました。
I think I've spelled that right. There you go. There's all the codes
収録中は
for anyone who hasn't
フェイ
used
トと
them.
スターレールの世界観が混ざり合い、新たな魅力が生まれていくのを感じました。あまり多くは話せないのですが、セーバーがスターレールの世界でどのように信念と理想を貫いていくのか、ぜひお楽しみください。このコラボがたくさんの皆さんに楽しんでいただけたら嬉しいです。星々とセーバーが交わる旅の中で、あなただけの熱い思いとロマンに出会えますように。それでは最後に、開拓者よ、あなたが私のマスターか。
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん。
The only thing I hate is the fact that Sparkle's on the banner. So I'm going to be going after Finon and his light cone, and of course after Saber's light cone in between. But I also want Sparkle for Dan Hang, since she's a really good support.
彼にとってこれまでとは全く違うものになるのではないでしょうか。
Yeah, it's like I wanted her for the extra, like, for Dan Hang Arbiter Lune, plus extra, like, you know, point skills and stuff. I'll have to check whether I can redeem the thing. Load Harrier Lab up. But yeah, it's one of those things.
かっこよかったです。いや、気に入りました。素晴らしかったです。
Literally, like I have Sparkle on Honkai Impact 3rd. I need Sparkle on here. It's like I have her fully, almost fully powered up on the game, and I don't even own her on her main game.
Alright! Big thanks to our
Express
voice actors
official.
for
Are you
those proper
guys?
messages. With the Honkai Star Rail and Face Day Night Unlimited Blade Works collab about to launch, we want to take this opportunity on the program to sincerely thank all our partners.
That's one thing I think is funny. It's like,
we would like to express our sincere gratitude to Mr. Kinoko Nasu and Mr. Takashi Takeuchi for their unwavering support from the earliest planning stages to the final implementation.
it's like Genshin have a special button you can press in Hoyo Lab that allows you to redeem the codes immediately, but Star Rail doesn't. And I don't know why.
This kind of dedication that we can bring you all the ultimate joy.
In order to showcase the Holy Grail War from multiple angles and levels, the organizers say that they've also prepared another combat-filled program, Fate's Stay Night. It was a night with no wind and no moon under the cool breeze of Penacony. The Trailblazer met the red-haired Lancer destined to cross their path. He stepped forward, raising his spear and uttered that iconic line.
The goddess of beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Oh, so it's that red
Into the event.
You got it. After the sweet dreams in the Holy Grail War tournament, the genius Skullum made some modifications to the Holy Grail.
No clue.
Now, the Grail can load the simulated data of past
Either way, it means I'm gonna have to type the codes in. Wow, copy the codes in.
Face off against many familiar and old friends in intense one, V1, V1 battles. Each contestant starts with unique skills and a set amount of health.
Wow, the problem I have is my luck has been really good. which means it's probably going to be absolutely
Is there a
trash
smart
coming up
way
soon.
to beat your opponents?
At the start of the game,
It's like, fine
Trailblazers
on,
get
the
some
luck
free
is probably
pieces,
going to
each
end
with
for
different
me.
classes that grant
It's
different
like I got
buffs.
Hyacinth and
You
her
can
light
merge
cone, I
identical
got,
pieces to upgrade them. The higher the
what's her
piece's
name?
rarity, the
Casseris, her
stronger the
light
buff.
cone, I got
Pieces of the
Tribby,
same class
I
add
got
bonds
the
between them
Herter
too.
and her light
Collect enough
cone.
pieces of the same class, and you activate
My
special
luck
bond effects
is
that
gonna
give you a
end at some
serious
point.
boost in battle.
Looks
It's like, you know,
bonds are super important in this holy
I
grail
feel
war.
like my luck
Absolutely.
is gonna come to an
That's
end
not all.
eventually.
Trailblazers can also acquire noble phantasms during battle for extra help. Plus, during combat, Trailblazers can have the chance to get
Interesting.
3 command spells. Using these spells grants additional buffs.
Command spells, huh?
Interesting.
Well, I'm curious. What role is the Trailblazer playing this time?
It's player.
This grail feels kind of off. Forking hell. Could it be corrupted?
You right on the money. Trailblazers can increase the Holy Grail's corruption level to unlock extra buff mechanics. The higher the corruption level, the
Interesting.
more points you earn when you win. Heads up, raising corruption level also powers up your enemies. So watch your step, Trailblazers.
Oh, but don't worry too much. After all, this is a reality show competition, and just for entertainment. The organizers of
Yeah.
Fate
Oh
Stay
yeah,
Night
I
have
want to
also
confirm
prepared a
too.
special
Because that.
protected mode competition. In protected mode,
Like I
Trailblazers can
said, there are
fight
characters
using
I
trial
need.
characters, and
I mean,
enemy
one of them,
strength is
Sparkle,
toned
for
down.
like, you know, that one. Adventuring
This
for my
way,
follow-up
the new
teams for
Trailblazers can jump
defense,
in and
since I
fully
don't really
enjoy
have
the
one of
Holy Grail
those.
War
I
experience.
also, like I said, if I
Exactly.
don't get
Version
fine on,
2
I
of
just
course
need
will
an
be
I
every
need a
March
slot for an
Wednesday night.
attacking physical at some
Experience some
point
epic battle
because
action.
I don't
And
have
score
one.
yourself some stellar
The
jades.
closest I
Oh,
have
and
is
some
Clara,
rewards.
or the Trailblazers original.
Now, just a quick reminder, this
But yeah, it's
Honkai
like, you
Star Rail
know,
and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration is split into 2 parts. The Trailblazer Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail, and the event, Fate Stay Night. The Fate Stay Night event will open for play on July 11th. The 2 programs stand on their own, so Trailblazers can dive into each separately.
Awesome!
Cool.
So much content!
All right. Big thanks again to our 2 guests. That wraps up today's Fate Collab Update.
Presenter,
okay.
your mission is complete.
It's all part of the job. Anything for the Trailblazers. So Trailblazers, my honored masters, let's meet again in version 3.4. See you there.
We hope you'll stay the night.
Bye-bye.
See you next time, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.
Albert. Jeez. Alright, you mean like official and stuff? Like, okay. Done! Oh, man. Okay. How are we doing for time? It is 9 o'clock. Honestly, yeah, I definitely agree with that a little bit, yeah. Characters like that are more interesting, I think. The only thing I hate is when Fischl's unvoiced and I have to try and read out her lines. But yeah, it'd be interesting because I don't think we have a character like that in Star Rail at the moment. So it'd be interesting if they did have one. Oh yeah, technically speaking, yeah, a very different side of it. But yeah. Okay. Let's go and play the thing. I need to make sure I end stream around 10 p.m., if not 10:30 p.m. today, because I haven't had dinner yet. So let's see how well it goes. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. This is a Mario Karty game. I'm hoping I won't need to use my controller. Let me. Oh yeah, and I need to redeem the codes too, so I won't bring it up on screen until I've done the codes. Those two up. We'll see how it goes. The only reason why is because Star Rail really doesn't like wireless controllers, and my controller's having a connection issue where the thing plugs in to the computer via the wire. So I find that playing Genshin is perfectly fine, but as soon as I attempt to play Star Rail with it, I have to like remove I have to turn off Bluetooth and stuff to get it working, otherwise it's just glitching between two different inputs. It's probably because of the way it's like set up setting wise, because I can switch between if I have the controller plugged in wirelessly, I can switch between controller and mouse really easily, which I actually really like. But like I said, as soon as I go Bluetooth, it's like very confused about where it's getting inputs from, to the point where it's like glitching out the inputs. So yeah, and like I said, because of that, it means that my controller disconnects and stuff, and it's not fun. Okay, let me do the codes first. Let's see whether I type them out right. That'll be a miracle and a half. Okay, first code done. Come on, please. Second code. Let's see if the third code is correct. I need to go down. Like, I keep on seeing like posts about new codes and stuff. There you go, 300 gems. Let's that up. Okay. Okay. Let's go straight in. Let's see. Trace and Drift. The Speed Cup Spheroid Speed Tournament is now on. Jeez. The mightiest drivers are about to gather and fight for supreme glory. Limited time rewards. Let's go. 9 days left on the event. Talk to the competition organizer. The Spheroid racing competition hosted jointly by the family and the IPC is about to begin. Wait. You sure you didn't sign up for it? Why are you certainly eligible for participation? Never mind, head over and find out what's going on. Probably not. Knowing how the game works, probably not. But yeah. Oh, great. But yeah, I normally only don't use controller, like, when I'm just playing, like, off stream. So I do apologize if it's a little bit janky, my movement, because you have to remember, I stream on a laptop. My laptop, like, I don't have space to have, like, a mouse. I don't even have, like, a mouse, so I'm gonna have to use, like, the damn pad. Mouse pad, and it's awful for playing these games. Okay, the speaker arrangement has been delayed for some time. Now, find a window. What would do if you didn't show up for the race? Frankly, you showed up. I'll announce the official start of the race right now. What's up with this event? What? Didn't you sign up? Strange, I have your name in the roster right here. Okay. It's like I do have an old desktop, but I think I mentioned it before. I have like two old things. I've got an old desktop where the hard drive corrupted. We managed to recover the stuff off it, put on a new hard drive, and install Windows 10 onto the new hard drive. But apart from that, I haven't even touched it. And of course, it might be a gaming PC, but you have to remember, This game in PC was originally on Windows 8. And then my older laptop had a hard drive error as well, but a different type, to the point where I hate Dell. It's a Dell laptop. I stick with HP on everything. Like, even my old laptop was a HP Pavilion, and my gaming desktop was a HP Pavilion. But, like, literally, Dell despise just for this one thing. The hard drive didn't corrupt. It came up, it loaded up, it came up with a code. I search up the code, and it's like, oh, your hard drive's working under performance. Buy a new one. We won't let you access this hard drive anymore. And I'm like in a state of like, I hate Dell. Oh man, I'm just like, yeah, what? Wait, I just received new information. Do you know the contents for the Sea Hunter shop? He wants to entrust his race car to you. Yeah, I have no clue. Let's go, go, go! Oh man. Yeah. Let's just say I'm extra careful. Like, I've been making system restore points like crazy. Every stream gets moved onto a backup drive and stuff. And of course gets posted to YouTube as well. Okay, oh my goodness, I have to use the right... Okay. Oh no. Green light is lit. Step on the gas and start dashing. Oh my god, this isn't gonna go good. I have to hold down the right button, which doesn't even work 90% of the time. This is a speed boost bottle named Soul Glass Comes. Of course. Quick speed boost, yeah. And then I have to press it again? Okay, it looks like I just have to tap it once. And then tap... You'll be slowed. Okay, I need to dodge that. Skill bottle, okay. We can try with controller. Well, this, it seemingly isn't on our list of advertisers. Watch out, unidentified dolls on the racetrack. If you run into them, you'll lose control and become stunned. Yeah, acceleration zones, deceleration zones. You can probably guess what they do. It's like you don't have to be in, like, the same thing. This isn't too bad. It feels like holding it down I would have an issue, but pressing it once it should be fine. We'll see how it goes, and if it gets too bad, just like too overly everything, I'll grab my controller. Looks like a hacker signed you up. There's no, so Silver Wolf signed us up. Sea Hunter Shark. Oh, we can probably guess that's Boot Hill. Fudge and Son of a Nice Lady. Yep, that's so we've got Silver Wolf signed us up. Boot Hill's the one who gave us the car because he got kicked out. Oh man. I don't even think March is even alive at the moment. I think she's like still conked, comatose, frozen, and icy hell. This is the track for the current match. Looks like there's 2 difficulties. Speed and stability. Okay. Yeah, bombs. Let's try. Lovely! I like hit into both of them. This is very all over the place. I'm 3rd somehow. Where is 1st place? He is like so far ahead. Gee, no, no. Literally, we hit him as he was going over the line. Are you kidding me? Complete the race and place top 3. Ugh. Man, it was just past the damn race. Okay. That's a way more chaotic than I was expecting. Okay, this just reminds me of one of the Super Mario tracks. What did I hit? Damn it. Ha ha ha. Okay, there we go. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. What was that? Second and first. The great Madden Herder deserves such a dedicated fan club that truly adores her. Her to adore. Jeez. Let's go. The problem with my controller is if I like go to like, you know, if I move it in the wrong way, it'll disconnect type thing. And that can be movement of like just moving it slightly and it disconnects. For something like this, I don't know if that'll work very well. So we'll keep going. We'll see how well we do. Speed and stability. Jeez. Jeez, I think I like the previous car. Damn it, I couldn't even see around that corner. Damn it, every time. I don't even know which way's the best way. There we go. Oh no. Oh man. Based on what I saw there. Come on, I pressed it. Jeez. Feels like they took lots of inspiration from like the oh my goodness, really? From like what was it? Rainbow Road and stuff. Ha 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 ha! Can I please pick up some items? It's like we're missing all the hurdles, but somehow just not getting any of the items. Very Rainbow Road. Yeah. Like, so even some of the turns remind me of Rainbow Road. Like, the first one kind of reminded me a little bit of the music one, really, a little bit when the bits went upside down and sideways. Peppy! Woof woof. Was that Peppy driving just now? Aww. This thing's adorable. Used to be our cool spot. Didn't expect to run into you two here. Yeah, I think this might be, like, you know, one of the few times we've seen Asta outside of the space station. One for Herta and one for the Herta. That's funny. One who hacked the space station before? Any tips on the next race? She's from the Genja car that's 13. It's called 13 Orphans? My race is started. Okay. Is it based on the game she plays? Maybe? I don't know. Speed is down. Hmm. Oh my goodness. Not good. There we go. Got worried there. Time to clip. Crumbs. There we go. Yeah. Oh, there you are. Yeah, blame. Blame, yeah. That's your fault for sneaking off work, I think. Okay. Yep, run! Okay, so we got semi-finals and grand finale. It feels like this is going to be quite quick. It's just... Let's hope this next one... so let's see here. Okay, so it's just random what you get. Okay, this one feels like it's going to be the more random one. We are 5th. This is like proper Mario Kart now, getting random objects via these bottles. This is 100% proper Mario Kart. Okay, now I'm a roll. No! Jeez, I got close at the end. An extra long version of Baby Park. I do wonder if someone's actually like compared some of these tracks. Oh my god. I hate these things. It's 7 laps! This is literally just Baby Park! It literally is just Baby Park though, like come on. Although saying that, someone's trying out, like, I don't know. No, 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 no. Here we go. Okay, that one is literally just Baby Park. It's like 7 laps like Baby Park is as well. Jeez, that was more funny. There's like no way they didn't base that on that one. Yeah. It's the defense one. Don't you get speed up when you hit them? When you have the defense thing up? I really don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what the defense one does. Alright. You're kidding me. Damn it! It slowed me down and forced me on the wrong path. Damn it! I hate that thing. Damn it! I am like falling behind badly now. Oh my goodness, I've fallen behind so badly! Finally, jeez. Damn it! There we go. It's more annoying, you know, and you like trying to get to a certain place and then you get caught by that stupid thing. It's like I hit into two of them twice in a row. Like, come on. Okay, you made it past the qualifier. Fine. Okay. I didn't even realize I did all three of them. I lost track there. Okay. Man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when you hit the boards with the defensing on, you get a small speed boost from the looks of it. Plus, I don't even have to care about running into them. Jeez, I went a little over the place. Oh, man. Two, three. No! What the hell? I pressed the button! When the game hates me! No! Ah, come on. Jeez. Yeah, these are really fast ones. It's like Mario Kart wise, that would be like here for 3 minutes going through the lobs, but my goodness, this is so fast. Oh man. It don't matter for you. Okay. Last one. Here's the defense one. Kafka. 2, 3. Damn it. Damn it. We're down to the back row, and I don't know if because we're going too slow or what. Why? Oh my goodness, we're not hitting any of the jumps apparently. Or getting any of the side routes. Damn it! Yeah, man. Every time we slow up, we get knocked back loads. And we're not hitting any of the jumps either. We've definitely picked the wrong car for this one. Oh no! Oh my goodness. Come on, last lap too. Oh my goodness. No, my thing's gone. No. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're so close. Ah. Jeez, that was close. My goodness, that was too close. And we had to get first place as well. Man, that was a miracle that happened there. Yeah. Long story. Okay. Okay. I want to try. I think there's an on like you can battle other people with this, so we might try a few of those. Okay. Okay. Let's see. One small step for me, a great leap for the nameless. Okay. Challenge leaderboard. Worth doing this? Do we have to do that? I hope we don't have to do that. Let's see here. As long as I claim all the rewards, I'm happy. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Done. I thought there was like an online racing thing with other people with this one, but doesn't look like it. Oh. That's definitely really, I don't know how to put it, scary on some of the points. Like, my goodness, the gameplay was super fast. It felt like we were going from first to fifth to third to like all over the place. I don't even know how we managed to get it at the end. But yeah, I think we'll leave it at that for that. This hasn't reset yet. Hurry up, reset by the next update, probably. Oh man. But yeah, it's just gone past 10 o'clock. Let me just see. How are we doing for time? Oh, 1 second. Which one's getting reset? Oh yeah, it's the Memory of Chaos. Let's see what, like, let's go over here. We'll keep going for a little bit. We'll end at like 10:30, I think. We'll give this a few
Do
tries.
you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
So, which one are we on? We're on floor 12 at the moment. Let's see. We'll give this a few goes. So, the main problem at the moment is trying to survive with the team. So we got our basic Caceres team for team 1, and then team 2 is this one. Let's see how this goes. It's like we might need like C2, what was it, E2 characters for this. I really don't know. Like, I am still trying to get these characters powered up, but it's like we're just dealing so little damage sometimes. So this is floor 12. I've never beaten floor 12. but it's one of the things I've been giving a go every so often, especially since we don't normally complete more or less ones very often either. So
Embrace a new life.
let's have a go.
May death protect us.
Like, we deal so much damage at the moment, and yet, like, certain things are still impossible. If I could, like, Hyson is like my best healer at the moment, and I'd put her on 2 different teams if I could.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us.
It makes me want to get, like, what's his name? Worker. Because I still haven't redeemed my free 5-star, the Runmei Oloka. Yeah. And I'm really 50-50 on getting the healer.
Just don't know. We can do anything. Embrace a new life.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Team 1's fine. It's just Team 2 that's causing problems.
May death protect us. Root here. As you wish.
Mainly because I've got 2 characters that want to be in 2 different
Embrace
teams
a new
still.
life.
There we go. So Team 1 can get rid of it 3 turns with that. And then Team 2, this is the team I have at the moment.
A day of peaceful
Burn away.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Problem is, it either takes too long or it, like,
No matter.
dies.
You look tough. Open sesame.
Serenity is before me. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
I'm not sure what to use with this team. We're trying the herder out
Nothing but a boy.
with it,
You won't get away.
with Himiko.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
No consequence.
It's like I probably should have a healer, but the problem is I tried Gallagher and he doesn't heal enough. He doesn't keep the characters alive.
You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Yin and yang. Together as one.
Doubt farewell. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Almost to the boss.
Open sesame.
Yin and yang. Human creations.
Serenity is before me.
Expand your thinking. You won't get away.
And here's where the problem comes in. It's like I have thought about maybe trying out like joining the team. The problem is it makes it like it's weird because it's like you want to power Hurt is like the main DPS and stuff, and it just makes it go weird.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no
Yeah, I
exception.
can't remember last.
Impressive.
I can't trying to remember when the last time I tried this out. It's been last week or the week before. But I can't remember whether it got past this wave with how many stars. Seems to be doing okay at the moment. But I'm very worried that it's not going to get it done quick enough, if you know what I mean. Plus, on wave 2 it starts doing those ult attacks. And I don't know if the team will manage that.
Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. You won't get away. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Go back down to wave.
Eternity is before me. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking. Open sesame.
Okay, that's wave 1 down.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking.
Okay, we might actually be able to do it. I'm trying to remember what happened last time, because I always leave it on auto, and I know I failed it last time. Maybe a random character got killed? I don't know. Guess that's what happens when you don't watch what happens on screen sometimes. Maybe we're gonna get lucky.
Creations.
Crossing fingers there. Ooh, okay. Because I prefer auto. I mean, it's gonna do pretty much what I want it to do anyway. Like, the only instances I've had issues with auto is when support characters have targeted the wrong ones. Damn it, it keeps on sucking away my, skill points.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. You won't get away. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Okay, I think we've got this.
Open sesame.
Yeah, I'm guessing we last time used it. Must have lost a character, maybe. I don't know. Can't even remember if it was on wave 1 or 2 last time. It might have been on wave 1 that we failed. Oh dear. It's getting a little bit close.
Creations.
Maybe I should touch wood. Oh no. Damn it! I jinxed it right at the end. So what's that? 2 stars. Better than nothing. I jinxed it. Give it a second go. Can't even remember. Last time, I think it must have been Team 1 that had an issue. Cause I remember I tried and it just failed. Like, I'd go back and check and it just not, like, completed it. Don't know.
May death protect us. Have some sunshine.
Maybe I forgot to put Lacie in the team. I really don't know. Oh well. Give it a second attempt. To fail again. Probably end stream after that. But yeah, in relation to auto, I just prefer auto because, like, 9 times out of 10, I'm just gonna activate the skill almost immediately anyway, which is pretty much what auto does. And as I said, the only instances of having issues with auto is when it targets the wrong character for, like, support skills, which I find it normally just targets the one with the most attack points, not the actual one I want targeting. So if I have like, I guess the best one I've had is when I had Clara on the field with a different character. My Clara has like 3,000 attack and stuff, and I find that she gets targeted for skills quite often, and I'm like, yeah, no, stop targeting Clara. I think that's her name. Yeah, no, it's been a while since I've used the character.
Embrace a new life. Have some sunshine.
But yeah, there's lag there.
May death protect us.
Okay, nice. Actually, I think we did that faster that time.
Be watchful, always.
A day of peaceful.
Burn away. Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Yeah, I do find it is annoying, like when you have it on auto and then you need to like take over suddenly from auto. Like I have had to do that before and it hasn't worked out very well. With it sometimes, like, you know, it happening during an ult or something. I'm just trying to catch it, but that doesn't happen very often.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
But yeah, we'll see how this does.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens.
Still want to power up some of my characters. I don't even know what some of my characters are looking like for the skills and stuff.
Yin and yang. Together as one.
Serenity is before me.
Expand your thinking. You won't get away. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
I really want to get my Acheron team back and using that again. The problem is I still need to work on my Black Swan a little bit. Like it feels like like the DOT damage that all the characters do doesn't deal that much.
Almost. Expand your thinking.
Okay. Start the boss wave.
And yang.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Barely felt it. Open sesame. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Yeah, normally I'd pair the Herter up with
Glimpse the unknown.
Remembrance Trailblazer, so she's not dealing as much damage as she normally does. Because Trailblazer isn't there.
Watch
But
over
I'm
you.
hoping like
Guide you on your path.
Sunday to like increases the crit rate a lot. No, not crit rate, crit damage a lot. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna keep it damage up.
Together as one. Human creations. Expand your thinking. You won't get away. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Yin and yang. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Yeah, I'm gonna end stream I think after this attempt.
Serenity is before me.
I'm gonna need to have food soon. Getting quite late. Not as late as yesterday, of course, but still.
Open sesame.
3%.
Human
Okay, come on, take it out, please. 2%, damn it.
Human creations.
1%. Oh no, that's the other thing I hate. When auto wastes ultimate skills. That's the only other thing I hate. I was hoping that that wouldn't happen.
Glimpse the unknown.
That's the only other thing I hate.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control
But, I
the
mean,
heavens,
it won't
and
waste
I'm no
another
exception.
one. I would like to hope.
Farewell.
Open sesame.
4 turns left.
Yin and yang.
Stealing all my skill points again. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Okay.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Okay, that's a problem and a half. And double dead characters. She just insta-dies? Lovely. Okay, thank you, game. I think we've somehow done worse than last time.
Guide you on your path.
I really hope it wasn't for that ult.
Human creations.
Like, there are a few things I do hate about auto, and I'm really worried that ult being done at 1 HP has screwed us over. Oh, man. I mean, it's like random anyway. Like,
Creations.
even if I did this manually, it probably would have ended this way as well. Oh well.
Human
Everyone's
creations.
dead. That is it. Yeah. Yeah, it does it super fast, like in between moves that we might not be able to. Oh well, I mean, that's probably the best attempt I've done on it. I mean, 2 stars on floor 12, I can't complain too much. Before we end, because the next time we'll play this, I mean, I'm going to be doing my dailies as always, but the next time we play this on stream will most likely be when the next update is out, since we finished all the events. So at the moment we've got 8 with almost 6,000 gems. Oh, we've got 1 single pool. Anything good on the single pool? No, of course not. And we've got 100 of these things, and when the next update comes out, this should have reset as well, so that's an extra 5 pools on standard and regular. Okie dokie. Well, I'm gonna end it here. We'll do the rest of the dailies later. Oh man. Yeah, that is it for today's stream. When are we streaming next? Where's my diary gone? It's not tomorrow, I believe it is Sunday with... Yeah, Sunday with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. That's when we're next streaming. Pretty sure the World Championship event's finished now, so we're probably going to be doing ranked duels and viewer duels. Mostly ranked because we have not done any ranked, and we're trying to keep up with getting platinum every month. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes, but that'll be on Sunday at 6 PM. And yeah, let's go find someone to raid. I hope the weather's nicer. Well, not nicer, but hopefully it's cooler on Sunday. Oh man. Stream manager, raid channel. Okay, let's bring up the raid messages. The socials. Oh man. But yeah, thinking on what Yo said, I would love a new mentioning the desktop and stuff. Like, I would like one, but having a laptop is actually quite useful for like just streaming like between places. Like where I'm streaming at the moment with the games, with the PC games, the laptop games, is actually slightly different from where I stream my Nintendo Switch games. So I do find it easier having a laptop and stuff, but I can definitely agree with desktops are definitely more powerful and all sorts. And honestly, if I ever do get a new desktop, I think you can have a game on the desktop, right, and be able to like use a capture card to like bring the gameplay over to the computer, I think, like the laptop, I think. I might do something like that because then it would take off some of the resources from my like streaming and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, something to consider. Unfortunately, I don't get paid much by Twitch. Oh man. Anyway, let's see here. Who to raid? So we've got quite a few. Nice to burn people crash so they don't use EMP. Honestly, my laptop overheats. But then again, when you have like some of these modern laptops are all made out of metal, like they conduct heat like crazy. And if I'm playing like Genshin plus streaming or like anything, like the laptop gets so hot if I don't have like a fan on it. It'll probably burn my fingers if I'm not careful. It's okay at the moment, but as I said, I've got my fans on in my room. Yeah, I don't understand why they make laptops with the metal casings. Like, it's just conducting heat like crazy. Your Twitch crashed? Jeez. Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh man. Okay, who to raid? Though we might have to wait for Yo What's Up if his Twitch has crashed. Let's see. We've got a few different options here. Hmm. Let's go raid Vanilla Scoop, I think, today. They're currently doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, but they're definitely looking at Pokemon cards from the looks of it. Yeah. Is your Twitch working, Yo? What's up? Oh, man. But yeah, like, how old's my laptop now? It's crazy to think that this thing is like 4 years old with Windows 11 and stuff. My laptop. It's like I got it like a year before I started streaming, and like, trying to remember. I think I downloaded Genshin onto it like 2 weeks after I got it because PlayStation 4 didn't want to download the update or something. I don't even remember. Welcome back, yeah, what's up? Oh man. Anyway, let's go raid Vanilla Scoop. Start the raid. But yeah, it's like eventually I might do like, I don't know, one of those like donation like streams or like saving up for like a desktop. I don't really know. Honestly, at this point it's just easier doing like subathons. Which we will be doing one. We will be doing a subathon coming up for my birthday in was it like 4 weeks time, I think. Normally I do like the subathon starting from like, you know, just the whole week, Monday to Sunday, but it's gone a bit awry and stuff. But it's coming up. Hopefully, next week I'll be posting like the regular gaming poll to work out what to do during the week. And luckily, because of it being a bit weird, it does mean there's no Splatoon on that weekend. It's the weekend before with Splatoon, so we have extra days to do different things. But yeah, I'll keep you guys informed in the Discord. It's still in the planning phase, and then of course I have to plan that Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel tournament too. Oh my goodness. Okay, looks like we're about to raid out. Have a great day, all. Bye, all. Twitch trying to give me an ad as we're raiding out.